Spectacular sight in Oregon. So let's get back to meteorologist Rob Marciano. Again, Lincoln City, Oregon. Total solar eclipse will be the first visible in the United States. 1:16, about a minute, less than a minute away now, Rob. Tell us what you're seeing.
And it's getting dark, David. It is so spooky right now, right? The temperature is dropping. The excitement is growing here. I hope that we're going back and forth to the special camera that has this eclipse, and I've got to put my glasses on to witness this. We've just gone completely dark, at least by the way we see it here. Oh, no, still a sliver left. Is that the diamond ring? Would that be the diamond ring, perhaps? Just a sliver left. A little more. There it is. We have reached totality here on the Oregon coastline. Total eclipse of the sun.
Just an incredible sight, Rob. We're looking at the corona of the sun, the atmosphere of the sun.
It is incredibly dark. It looks like night has fallen. The clouds certainly exacerbating that, but this is beyond twilight. It's a spooky, spooky experience. What do you have to say? What does it feel like right now?
We came from Los Angeles just to see this with my nephews. We drove all the way from Los Angeles.
What drove here from Los Angeles? That is commitment, baby. Welcome to the Oregon coastline. How's it feeling right now seeing your first eclipse?
It's amazing. I love it.
Wow. And we need the lights to
overnight and tomorrow. So first, tropical depression Harvey, it's getting sheared apart right now. However, shear's going to lessen up once it gets south of Jamaica. It has the chance to strengthen after that and then move into the Yucatan or Belize and then even possibly come out into the Gulf of Mexico. This one won't bother us all that much. It may increase our winds just a little bit in conjunction with the next one.
Matt, thank you. So much to talk about here, but we have to go to the track and the timing. I know that's important to everyone. So as it gets going the next 24 hours, we should see this become a hurricane, a Category 1. It makes landfall sometime early Saturday morning just south of Corpus Christi in this latest track. Then it sits around, and that's going to be the problem. It does not move much, and that's where you're going to end up getting significant rainfall. Some of the warnings have up to 25 inches locally.
Good morning on an historic and scary Saturday morning. Paula is off this morning. Glad to have ABC's Amy Robach and Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z alongside as we track this monster storm, Hurricane Harvey, and its tortuously slow march along the Gulf Coast of Texas.
Now you're looking here at the satellite image of where Harvey is right now, a Category 1 hurricane about 30 miles southwest of Victoria, Texas. It came ashore overnight as a ferocious Category 4 storm with winds of 130 miles per hour near Rockport, Texas. That's about 30 miles northeast of Corpus Christi, where the high school was heavily damaged. You can see the images there. It is the strongest storm to hit the United States in 12 years, and already it is dealing a devastating blow to the area.
We cannot emphasize this point strongly enough. This is a hurricane with a 1-2 punch. The first is the traditional punch that a hurricane delivers, which is storm surge and high winds. But after that, we're talking about days and days and days of rain because this hurricane will be stuck in place. 16 inches of rain have fallen so far near Victoria, Texas, with widespread catastrophic flooding expected. Some places could see 20 to 30 to 35 inches in the coming days. On top of all that, there are tornado warnings and watches up right now.
Turn it off. And there was a piece of fruit that came off too.
Yep. That's funny. There you go.
Miriam lives just to spite you.
Yeah. All right. I'm good.
day one of Hurricane Harvey, and we're scared. But we're gonna make it. We're gonna do everything we can to survive this storm. Wish us luck. No. Sheila's? No. Oh, over there. Wow, from the root.
Yep.
Got it all the way from the root.
Put my phone in the car to charge it.
Yeah, mine's dying too.
Yeah. We got shingles all the way up there on Missy. We got shingles everywhere.
Yeah, you know, I was looking in the back. I don't.
It's mostly from the back.
Yeah.
Lift it off the back.
Yep.
Trying to figure out what police is over there. There's a police car. Stop. The lights are still on.
Oh, it's there? Wow.
They turned the corner there, and that's how I saw the tree. I was like, oh, damn, where did that tree? And then they stopped over there.
Maybe they just checking it out.
But it's not moving this fast. Moving.
What's that?
The water's moving.
Oh yeah, she's been working all morning, taking out leaves, and she's putting it on her yard. She's a worker, man. Joe was like, yeah, she's working hard.
It's amazing. It's good to have neighbors like that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But of course, you know, it's minimal, like we can watch the TV. And they're saying 3 to 7 days, no electricity.
Oh.
How are we gonna go back to school?
Yeah, let's go
With a boil
back.
of water over.
Oh my gosh, still the boiler.
No, we could probably only do like one room, you know, 1 or 2 rooms with the AC, but we couldn't do that.
I'll go get the hammy. Hi, Patty Mullinex.
Hi, Patty Mullins.
Yeah, hi.
Is this the aftermath?
Yeah, that's the aftermath.
Take a picture of that on the screen, Tim. The aftermath.
They were able to send in to us. But we do know that, as you mentioned, maybe there's a comment.
They said people passed away.
You know, I was sitting in the car waiting for him. I turned on the AC.
This is a picture of our neighborhood at night with no lights on. There's our house. Withstood the storm for the most part. Oh, here comes a kitty. I see a kitty cat. Gonna be on the... There's a kitty. Hi, Maggie. You survived the storm, baby. You survived the storm. Good girl. And everything's out. There's no lights in the neighborhood. I'm gonna turn off my light. Woo! It's so dark. Here's the sky. Crazy. Day 2, no electricity. Thank you.
Dude, I'd be able to try.
We'll see. There's your friend, I think, right?
She's one of them. She lives in that apartment. Oh, gee. Look at all the ants. They always come around when there's a lot of rain.
Sorry, just want to catch this on film.
Going back after the storm. To be or not to be? Lights?
Lights or no lights?
Camera? Action?
But you're right. I hear those. You know, if you on those ants, if you spray Windex on them, they don't like the ammonia.
There's a bunch of them. Oh, lordy. They all want to come in. Golly.
Mm-hmm. They want to
Okay.
get out. Oh my gosh.
Lights.
It's day 3 of Hurricane Harvey. Evacuating our house, still no power. Luckily the Garcias have electricity. You can hear the generator from our next door neighbors going to give them electricity. Everybody's okay, just electricity, having no electricity is kind of being a problem. Everybody else is in good spirits. Grammy, she has electricity at her apartment, so she went home, and hopefully we'll have some electricity soon. Day 3 of Hurricane Harvey. Thank you.
I know, she's scared of video already.
You all want to put on Netflix on the TV?
Oh.
Okay, because I have it on there.
No, we're gonna shut it down. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. I'm using my friend's account, that's
Hey,
why.
can you do this like a mime? Like a mime? Like you're stuck in a box?
Wait, I can't see Tim. His baldest shit is shining.
My eyes are burning.
Literally. Good night, Daddy. Good night, Daddy. Love you, Daddy. Do you, Daddy. Harvey 2017 is no good. Miss my electricity.
One mayor telling residents who ignored evacuation orders to write their name and social security numbers on their arms so authorities can identify their bodies. This storm is expected to stay over the Texas coast for days, dumping more than 2 feet of rain before moving to Louisiana. I'm Wendy Ryan.
And I'm Jamison Euler. We'll get the latest on the storm's path from Dennis in just a moment. But first, we go to ABC Action News reporter Lana Zach with a look at what's happening in Houston right now.
Good evening. The eye wall of Hurricane Harvey has started to make landfall here on the Texas coast. Already in Corpus Christi, Texas, more than 30,000 people are without power, and things are only expected to get worse. Hurricane Harvey is ripping into the Gulf Coast, Residents of Texas, Mississippi, and Louisiana now bracing for the worst. The monster storm visible from space. 10 million people under watches and warnings, many urged to evacuate.
We went up to the Exxon to get milk and they just boarded up and I was like, all right, that's it.
Residents of Corpus Christi under a voluntary evacuation order were offered buses to San Antonio. Others in Rockport, Texas told they had no choice. They needed to go or else.
Those that are going to stay, it's unfortunate, but they should make some type of preparation to mark their arm with a Sharpie pen, put their Social Security number on it and their name.
Texas's governor has activated 1,300 National Guard troops, opening enough shelters to house 41,000 evacuees. As storm surges are predicted to reach up to 12 feet, along with massive flooding and widespread power outages.
This storm is not going to play out overnight. When the power goes off, you can expect it to be off 3 to 7 days.
Also concerning folks here in Houston is the potential for that 1-2 punch. That massive flooding will occur as soon as those rains come in tonight with a deluge that's facing residents here, but that also it could potentially move back out to the Gulf Coast, re-energize itself, and then make a direct hit on Houston on Wednesday. Reporting from Houston, Lana Zach, ABC News.
And we will continue to monitor the situation as Harvey continues to pound the state of Texas. There will be a special edition of GMA at 5 a.m. and Good Morning Tampa Bay starts at 6 a.m. Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips has been watching this massive storm all night long. Dan?
Yeah, Wendy, and as we continue to see what is one of the strongest hurricanes to hit the U.S. in over 20 years, we continue to see what is now a landfalling hurricane. Harvey made landfall between Port Aransas, Texas and Port O'Connor, Texas about a half hour ago. The eye wall winds of about 130, gusting up to 150 miles an hour. I mean, you look at this, this is really almost a textbook buzzsaw look as it moves onshore. Now, where does it go from here? We'll tell you the truth, what you just heard from our ABC reporter up in that area, that's kind of old data in terms of what we're talking about. This is the new information, literally just came out from the Hurricane Center about a minute ago. And as you see, it stays on shore, which is significant because if it were to move out into the Gulf, sure, it could develop further. But right now, the way we see this sticks around for 4 to 5 days, staying inland. And by doing that, it means we are talking about a flooding situation unlike something they have ever seen. Historical flood totals. This is through Saturday, but watch the numbers just through Sunday afternoon. We're talking 20 to 25 inches of rain from Houston down to Galveston. Look at that, 30 inches of rain by Sunday night, and this is going to stick around through the middle of next week. So while this is going to be bad, and it already is around the eye wall with tornado watches and warnings off to the northeast of the center, what really concerns us is what's going to follow with all of the rain for the next 4 to 5 days.